Handsome Jimmy with Dr. Bill Irwin. Ooh. Down goes Irwin. Jimmy, 1, 2, 3, got him. Dr. Bill eliminated from the action. Bill Dundee, Danny Davis on top of him with some help. I don't know. I wasn't watching that. But Dundee, a real surprise. He's out of it. Rick Morton dropped with that atomic drop. Coco Ware. And every man for himself as Rick Morton is eliminated in there. And, boy, one thing about the Battle Royal is with the number of people who are in there, Danny Davis, Coco Ware, back in the corner, Nature Boy, and Kojo Yamamoto, Handsome Jimmy joins in. You'll find some strange bedfellows to get rid of participants in there because there is only one winner. Bear that one in mind. And the winner will be the new TV champion.
Davis had a cover on Coco Ware, but did not make it stick.
In the corner,
Kojo.
Nature Boy eliminated by Roger Kirby. Double team on Kirby by Ware and Handsome Jimmy. Double pin, 2, 3, and that did it. Now we are down to, and this is the interesting thing, I think, Davey, about Battle Royal. You would not, on the front end of it, had it been a straight one-on-one match, expected Davis and Coco Ware to have been in there with Handsome Jimmy. Handsome, yeah. Look at here. He went around behind. He's got the full Nelson. Coco. Oh, Davis jumps. Ducks down. There's the cover on Handsome Jimmy. He's out of it. That's going to leave Danny Davis and Coco Ware. We're down to just 2 men. Coco nails Davis in the midsection. 2, 3. How about that? Whoa! Coco Ware. As Handsome Jimmy was nailed by Coco when Danny Davis ducked. And a very jubilant young fella, Coco Ware, would have been one of the very last, not to say anything about it, if we can get Coco over here. Jim, can you wait a minute? We want to get the new champion over here. Sensational. Coco Ware as he came. Wait just a second, Jimmy. We'll get to it in a minute. Coco, congratulations, man. I got to tell you. Jimmy,
Shut up, Danny! You make me sick, Russell! You mean to tell me that punk, this young 30-day wonder, this boy that's been wrestling for 6 months, you mean that punk is a TV champion?
That's the way it goes, Jimmy. You were right down to the last 3. Coco ended up, he's the one that got his hand raised, and he is our new championship wrestling champion.
Shut up! You're sickening, Russell, and you're sickening, Coco Ware. You're nothing but a punk. Did he win this TV?
He won the championship prize, he won the television set, and he is the new TV champion again. You did, yeah. Hey, come on, Jim. Hey, come on. Hey, listen, you got down to the last
television right here.
This is the television. Give it to Coco. It belongs to him now. It was just one of those things that Coco wears.
Coco Ware! Why don't you take this home and play with it, baby?
Come on, Jimmy. Hey, Jim. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy. What a lousy thing to do. Bill Dundee and Rick Morton. Jimmy just kind of obviously had his mind set on it. Ken Lucas over with Coco Ware. Bill Dundee and Rick Morton trying to get Jimmy back. Coco smashed it all up. That doesn't change it, though, Coco. You did win it. They can't take that away from you. Handsome Jimmy so much for one television set, isn't it? You know, I think Jimmy was just geared up in there. That was a lousy thing to do, though, because regardless of how it happened, the young guy went through it, and the rules were established, and the person that came out of it. Coco Ware is our TV champ. He can't change that. That's right. And not a lousy thing. Okay, we're going to take time out here, and we'll be back in just a minute. Back into that ring here on Wave Country's Championship Wrestling, and man, you have not seen it all yet. Don't you dare go away on this Championship Wrestling. Hey, just like Tuesday night, you're going to have to be there. You will want to see the action coming up. Let me give you the entire card for the Louisville Gardens Tuesday night. Sonny King and the Angel, boy, a couple of big ones. They're going to be going at each other, both of them going over 250. You'll want to see that opening bout. Southern Tag Title, you heard that. Now, this is a title match when Roger Nature Boy Kirby and Big Guy Mitchell defend against Carl Fergie and Robert Gibson. Bobby Eaton, Jimmy Hart, oh boy, and Tony Charles, the little Welchman, and Tommy Gilbert. There's some grudge to settle right there. Dr. Bill Irwin and Ken Lucas in a cowboy boot match, a lot of kicking going on. And then finally, and I think you understand it better, Tommy Wildfire Rich, Bill Superstar Dundee against Tojo and Handsome Jimmy. Don't miss Tuesday night at the Louisville Gardens. Okay. Well, we got most of it cleaned up, not all of it. Pardon me. We want to again reiterate that Coco Ware, that was really a lousy thing. Jimmy must have had his mind set so high on it. That, you know, but that's terrible. I mean, he broke a young kid's heart, comes out here and destroys a TV set like that.
But this doesn't change one thing. Coco Ware is our TV champion. Championship Wrestling is going to find Handsome Jimmy, has found him. $500 for his action here, and the $500 will be taken and to replace the TV set for Coco Ware.
Good move. Good move. I'm glad to hear that, Eddie.
We don't condone what happened whatsoever.
Well, I feel sorry for Coco because it was a big moment for him to become the Championship Wrestling TV champion. But sometimes
he's still champion. That doesn't change.
That's right. Doesn't change that.
Now, Lance, I got something that's it's very unusual to take place, but it's a lady here that I've known her most of my adult life. She did a remarkable job raising two boys virtually on her own. And like all parents, she's had problems time again, you know, with the boys. She's got one big problem now, and it's with one of her sons. And she called me, and she said if we would grant her just a minute or so on TV, that she thought it would really help straighten out one of the problems. And I want to bring out here now, I think it's the least I could do to help a parent and a mother straighten out a big problem. And I'd like to bring out Peggy Rich.
Okay, this is Tommy's mother. We had an opportunity to talk to her a little bit earlier, and Peggy, welcome to Championship Wrestling. I know it's an unusual situation. I understand completely your request of Eddie to have the opportunity to come out here. And I would like to ask the studio audience, regardless of what you feel about Tommy personally, please show the courtesy to listen to a mother as if it were your own mother. And so, Peggy, we're delighted to have you here.
Thank you, Lance. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for having me out and letting me try to get across to the people that I do have a problem. Tommy's not the bad guy that he appears to be. I know that Tommy is in the dressing room and is probably seeing me, and it's quite embarrassing to him, I'm sure. But you listen hard, Tommy. It's been rough for me. I was proud of you. I'm still proud of you, and these people are too. I'd like to just give you a little rundown on Tommy's career. He started out in Jerry Jarrett's basement, and it was a hard road for Tommy, and he wanted to be accepted. He wanted to be a star, and I thought he was. Well, one day he came in and he said, "Mama, the time has come that I think I've got to leave." He said, I need to go other territories and make a name for myself. And then when I come back home, the people here will realize I'm a star. So he left. He went to Atlanta, and it was one of the saddest days of my life. I went to Atlanta many times and saw him, and he wrestled in Atlanta. He wrestled in Madison Square Garden. He went to Hawaii. He's been everywhere. Then one day he called me and he said, "Mama, I'm ready to come home." And I was, needless to say, I was proud.
I know you were.
It was really a boost to me. He came back, and the first week he was back, he came to Memphis and wrestled. I didn't come. But he came home, and he wasn't the same Tommy. He sat around, he moped, he was despondent. This went on for 2 or 3 days.